afternoon, Pisces. How are you doing? Thank you, Lord, for allowing us all to be here today. Pisces. Pisces. I love you to pieces. Yes, I do. And I also want to say thank you for all those who like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who get private readings and donate. And if you get a reading, know that you get your reading the same day or the day after. It is a FaceTime reading. It's not through emails, okay? And what you pay for your reading is very worth it. You ain't going to get that kind of reading FaceTime nowhere. Another thing I want to say is when you go onto my webpage and purchase my items such as my Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, my Abundant Prosperity Wealth Fertility candle, the Love Yourself candle, yes, and the Justice candle, right? All of these candles is what I use. If you go online, you can get all the other kinds that I have there, right? And I don't know where I see here, but let me, okay. So this is the sage. It comes with Palo Santo. These are my crystals. Y'all know I'm big on crystals and stones. This is my red brick dust. All right, and it's good for protection, your space and all that. Protecting your space. This is the walnut bath that a lot of us will probably need to use right now because we feeling like we're going upstream, but it's a kind of force to be going upstream. And come on, Pisces. Oils coming dry for me. You can put them in anything you want. My jewelry here, what I make, what I have on my neck, okay? My spiritual detox salt bath. This is my baby. My baby. It works magic on you. And when you're spiritual, everything just falls right into place for you. All right? I also got herbs in a bag. I also have sea moss. I got one left of the sea moss that is strawberry and bananas. After I sell that one, the next sea moss I get, I will actually take orders for it because I don't want to make a whole lot of it. All right? I did make 40 bottles and they all sold but one. All right? So let's get popping with this reading. I want y'all to know that on Wednesday, check on whatever it feels on the time where you live at. But on Wednesday, it's that full moon on Pisces. But remember, it's that Virgo, Saturn. So Pisces, we are so in love with everything and want everything to be perfect. And we want this to be this way and that to be that way. But it seems like you're going upstream, right? And as you go upstream, you know, it might be a hard stream. But let me tell you, Pisces, I do want to say one thing, right? I know that we all go through things in life. And everything ain't peaches and cream, right? Especially for Pisces because we love so much, right? But at the same time, Pisces, just because I broke up with somebody doesn't mean that I don't love them. Just because I don't speak to a person don't mean that I still don't love them. I got love for everybody, but I have to put boundaries. And sometimes boundary means separation, right? Because I can no longer go with what they want me to do. I have to put my foot down. If I didn't, where would I be? All right? So it's not a bad thing. It's just that you need to know where you stand and what it's like, where we going with all of this, right? You can be a victim of your own circumstances because that's a Pisces thing, right? Because it's what you desire, right? It's how you see it, right? It's like we create our own world. And doesn't mean that you got to accept everything that you want to create in your mind, right? Because that's how we are as Pisces, right? You love unconditionally, but does everybody love you unconditionally? No, right? Unconditional love needs boundaries. And if you don't put boundaries on unconditional love, you are going to be forced to be in quicksand and wish that you wasn't. But that's what you heading to, right? Because somehow, some way, you got to put boundary here, right? All I got to say, Pisces, don't let nobody poison your water. And I mean the water that you are floating, that you living in. right? We're not as Cancer and Scorpio, because Cancer and Scorpio, they got shells. We don't have nothing protecting us. That's why that we are the way we are when it's this emotional thing that we got going on, right? Like the universe is trying to give you this, trying to get you to see reality, right? To live into this reality, right? And stop living in this delusional world. That's where Venus come in. That's where Virgo comes in, right? Because it could be a delusional that you're living, like it's this delusional world, right? And we always do that. Yes, we do. But the universe is trying to get your attention because you got to understand one thing. God says, I can show you signs. I can hit your intuitions. I can be in your dreams, right? But it's up to you to decide which way you're going, right? God can't just put everything on your lap and put it to you on the table. Like some people think, well, I'm looking for work, but are you looking for work? Because you can't sit in the house saying I'm looking for work and they not hire me. If you take your behind out that door, I bet you'll find a job. It's no way you can tell me I put in an application because you don't want to leave the house or you want to sit there and think the money's going to come from the walls into your lap. It don't go that way. Or you want to be with somebody that's telling you how they live and how it is, but you still want to fit in that world. And it's an eye-opener that's telling you, well, look how it was and look how it is. They telling you, I can no longer do what you want me to do. The universe is trying to grab your attention, but it's up to you to deliver it to yourself. Okay? And I'm going to continue to say this to you. If you watch me and you feel like I am not for you, right? Or you want me, or you want to hear what you want to hear, please make you feel happy and give you the answers you seek it, right? A lot of cards say you got wealth coming in, but wealth means how you getting this wealth? You think it's going to fall from somewhere, right? You're going to play the pickets, right? You got to pay for it, right? Think about it, Pisces. Pisces with the full moon is you seeing everything perfect, but the Virgo is telling you you need to see it for what it is. Sometimes you can't fix everything you want to fix, right? Stop living in a delusional world. Come down to reality, right? Stop telling yourself, I'm going to leave this, or I'm going to wait till this come in, or that come in, or I'm not going to show up at work, but my bills need to be paid, but I'm not going to show up at work. I always tell people, I don't fire you. I don't delete you. You delete yourself and you fire yourself. And that's the way the universe is telling you. I can show you. I can speak to you. But are you listening? Are you taking my advice? Or do you still feel like you can fix something that is so broken that you can't even see through the cracks? And we always talk about things that's going on in our life. But again, I'm going to say to you, all things ain't bad things because things come in to teach you lessons. Right? Things come in to say you could do better. And no matter how bad things is, you know, I still got love for Miss Renee. I still got love for Dr. Terry. I still got love for Sharon. I still got love for Ed. I still got love for whoever, whatever, Lisa, whatever, right? But I know that I have to sit these people where they need to be sit. Because I tried and I tried and I tried. I still got love for my job. If I went there today, they'd hire me. But I have to set boundaries. I can't go back in the door and say, I want a job, and you're going to take advantage of me. No, it would never work. No. No. I had to learn that I can't give my everything, because when I gave my everything, that's what they were suspecting every day. And if I didn't do it that day, then I'm in the wrong. But do I get rewards for everything that I didn't know? The good thing that I'm very spiritual, and I know that God, whatever it is, and I'm working, He's going to make sure I get. And I learned all the time, it's like He comes in right at the right time and say, do it this way. Right? Do it this way, Lisa. And it takes me a minute to do it that way because I really don't know. Even though I do videos and even though I read your tarots, I still don't know the times and, you know, how much time I take to do everything I do when other people just boom, boom, boom and do whatever they want. Because I don't look at you as a number. I don't look at you as I want you to be a part of me. I want you to be a part of me if I'm good enough for you. All right? I'm not forcing myself on you. I don't want you to force anything I say on you if it's not for you. I'm not looking for rewards. I'm not looking to be a celebrity. I'm here to help you see your way through this murky water, this dirty water, all right? This storm, the darkness, the quicksand, and it's called the quicksand. Quicksand, all right? And like I said, if I'm not here and you feel like I'm not good for you, please, by all means, step away, because I'm not going to shut the door. I'm going to leave it open because you have to make your own decision. I can't make them for you. I'm not looking to get brownie points. I'm not looking to see how popular I can be. That's not what I'm here for. God has my rewards. I told someone the other day, when they say you should forgive that person, but why didn't you do that with that person? But why? You should have forgave him. And I said, God forgives. I'm a human. God forgives. I'm a human being. They say that we love hard, but we can be very vicious. They say there's a dark and a light, and there's a dark and a light in every human being in the world. It's called the shadow side. It's called taking these salt baths to release it off of you. Every person, you don't have a good day every day. Sometimes people cross your path and you want to be like, what? All right? But that's just the way it is because we're humans. All right? You know what's crazy? My son went to a show last night with his father and his father's side of the family, and he was sending me pictures, right? And I said to him, well, why didn't you invite me? And he said, because you said you was going out of town, you had to do some work, and it was true. But then I thought to myself, if I didn't go out of town, you wouldn't invite me. And you know why? Because he was going with his father and his father's family. And he knows there's boundaries there to me that I will never cross again. And you know why? Because I've given too much to be slapped, abused, and stabbed time after time after time after time again. And the way that they do it with class, classy, vicious people. They don't come to you. They come with masks on. And you like, what the hell that came from? But you don't even expect it to come, but they come. So I had enough. So now I put boundaries. And I do not step. I don't step. I don't eat in people's space that is not right. And that's who I am. I can't help it. Right? But even if he did invite me, I know my place. I know where to sit. I know how to distance myself and still have a good time. And so you must know where you stand. You must know where to put boundaries. You must know when enough is enough. And enough means it's not that I don't like them. It doesn't mean that I don't have love for them. His grandmother is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Her birthday's the day after mine. It means that she wears her crown and so do I. It means that I don't step foot in your house and tell you what to do and don't you cross your path near me. Her daughter's a Virgo. It means that I don't fuck with people that want to play with me and put me in a danger zone and not tell me a snake is coming. Because they cross you, but you're not telling me they cross you, but you want them to cross me. Ain't that some shit? I don't roll like that. If you were me, and I know even if I'm with a person, that person ain't right, I'm going to tell you, watch out for that person. And it doesn't mean that I don't have love for them. It just means that you just not my cup of tea. And so I show respect. And I don't cross the line because I demand respect. And if I don't demand it, I take it. Or do you understand? And that's who I am. I don't want nothing for free. I work for what I want. One of them Pisces that go after what somebody got. Whatever I got, whether it's trash, it's my royalty, it's my gold. It's my pot of gold. Pisces, you will see yourself in the mirror. And you will make boundaries within yourself, for yourself, to yourself. And if you don't, you will pay. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I paid many karma lessons and I learned. And I refuse to play a fool for myself because the only fool I'm playing is me. I already know what it is. I only speak to you straight up and I say it to you again. My doors are open. And if you decide to leave because you don't want to hear what I'm telling you, then leave. You have the good to love everybody, but you got to set boundaries. And when you break up with people, and you dismiss people, and you delete people, and you don't speak to people, and you walk away from jobs, and you do this and that, it doesn't mean that you don't care. It means that it's not for you. If I see my ex today, I I still hug him. I ain't got nothing to roll my eyes and look at him sideways. No, it's no reason to. Because it wasn't all bad times. Because I wouldn't have been with you if it was all bad. I played a part and you played a part. You set boundaries. It took me a long time, longer than I expected to set boundaries. But I came in a relationship because I loved so hard and I wanted everything to be so perfect for them, but not for myself. And it took me a long time to come back to my own world. And that's what it means. It means that you give too much and it'll take you a while to regain who you are and what you stand for. And that's all it means. It doesn't mean that this person's bad or that person is bad or you don't like this. I'm going to tell you, I love my girlfriend Sharon. The one that did all that in Mexico to me in Playa del Carmen. I love her. But I can never, ever, ever trust you. And because of that, I must love you from a distance. I don't wish you bad. I'm sure you're doing well because she's very smart. She's very ambitious. And everybody I ever dealt with in my life are very smart people, very ambitious people. But they're not for me. All right, Pisces, let's get going with this. Okay, Jojo, can you get that, move with that? You're making too much noise. Pisces, I just want to tell you I love you. And like I said, if I'm not for you, please make room to go. Okay, your card, go do whatever you want or go to whoever you want to do. I'm not here to tear you down. I'm not here to tell you that you know that you're this bad person or you dealing with bullshit that you... I'm just like you. I'm a human being like you. And I love you. And I have a lot of love for you. And I think the world of you. And I know that you can do everything you put your mind to. Because we are creative people. We already dreamers. But what is all of this weight? What is all of this collected that you have collected around the house? What is all of this that you may have 3 of and all of this? What is all of this accumulation that you have accumulated with many things in your life? And you still got a heart to get trash again. Or should I say, you know now how to stand up for yourself. Archangel Jono, tell me what I need to do and what I need to see. The first card that came out is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is when you sitting there, right? You've been through a lot. And you got all your 7 chakras on your head. It's like a man's deer. And all of these lights are lit. Like Christmas. All right? And then you sit there and you think to yourself, what's next? What do I have to, or this person may say, what do I have to release that's weighing me down so that it can be lighter for me to move on? Because somebody is looking at everything they ever been through and all the weight on them that's accumulated. And you accumulate this weight from what you're around. You're thinking someone is in their deep thoughts, whether it's you or the cross watcher. All right? Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But then, while they thinking of everything they got, or all this weight, or whatever they accumulated, whatever, then you get the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I'm a study, but I know that I gotta rebuild this wall, this house, this fell apart. I know that now it's time for me to rebuild. Look how you looking. Look at the walls. Okay? Look at you. While somebody's thinking of all the weight or whatever they got going on, all the problems, all this, I gotta do for this, I gotta do for that, trying to keep everybody happy. You're sitting here saying, I need to rebuild this house over. I need to rebuild my life over. Okay, what's next? What's next? All right? What is next? Right? Persevere. It just feels like it's a lot. It's like persevere is persevere in something that you have to overcome. Obstacles, right? Setting boundaries, like I said. You try your best to be a hero for everyone, but on the inside, you cannot take it anymore. You feel that everything is falling apart and time is running out. It's the side of you that you don't want others to see, that you overwhelmed, right? And like you feel like you blocked, right? Because you're taking a lot in, all right? Tell me more. The Three of Pentacles. You got somebody here working. Is this at work, or is this something, does it have to do with your job? Do you feel like you are not, like they don't feel like you're worth it? Like it's hard to work for these people. It's like you can't grow there, right? It's just like everything is caving down on you. Like it's too much. You took too much responsibilities, right? The Three of Pentacles. Cooperations, teamwork, responsibilities, which I feel like you got too much responsibilities on you, right? This project requires working together with other people. You and other people, each with different skills, coming together with the same vision to build a strong foundation for this project. Follow the plan. There's still work that needs to be done, not the end results. So it's like you still need work to be done, but it seems like you're putting too much weight on you. And it's like you're trying to do something, but it seems like you just can't get there. Because, we can work together, but we're not. All right? People are doing what they want to do. Right? Could it be at your job? All right? Are you working around a lot of, like you feel like you're on eggshell, or like you feel like everything is just caving down? Did you lose your job? Right? You can't work around these people. This is too much. Somebody that you trying but putting too much weight on you, too much responsibilities, right? Or somebody got too much weight on them, too much responsibility. But I mean, I want to work on this, but it's like you can't work together. All right? It's hard to work together. It's hard to get things done, right? Let's see. Pisces. Tell me more. Jojo, you gotta stop making all that noise. The Knight of Swords. Somebody like speeding. Somebody's moving fast. The Knight of Swords is like the fastest moving energy in the nights. Right? Very quick. Right? I'm going to make it there. I'm going to get there. But very quick thinking. Like, you know, I got to be sharp when I do this. Right? They need to get there, but let me see how I'm going to get there. Too much going on. Let me move some of this so I can get there. Right? Okay, the Knights. Direct. Working smart. Need to work smarter. That means let go of some shit, or they let go so things can work smoother. Right? They are smart and quick. They go straight to the goals and are willing to take a high risk. So maybe you think, maybe I need to quit, or maybe I need to leave this alone, right? They might end up in a unnecessarily argument while trying to grow or while trying to prove their point. They are forward thinkers and tend to stand out. This person ain't got a problem that you know how they feel. They ain't got that. Y'all might have gotten into an argument, but whatever it is, somebody here's got too much going on, and you might be trying to tell them something, but they don't want to hear, so you're going to argue about whatever it is that you feel against how they feel, and like they feel like you feel like they're not working with you, or you feel like this person is just too much luggage, too much dead weight. All right? Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles. Come on, Pisces. All right? The Two of Swords. All right? The Two of Swords. Being pulled in different directions. Somebody's pulling you here, somebody's pulling you here. Like you you know, all right? Or could it be that there's a child involved in this with two parents, or it's a lot going on here, right? And I'm telling you, the Knight of Swords can be somebody high school, like 16, 15. But the Two of Swords can be, this decision is difficult here. Very difficult. All right? Somebody feel like they're being pulled apart. But this is the hardest decision they will have to make between two people making a decision. Or is it this child involved? Is it a custody fight, court? Or is this person doing too much for this child, right? I don't know. Or maybe you feel like you're doing a lot for them, but you ain't doing for me. But this is a hard decision that somebody here has to make. Very hard, right? Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. All right, we all need to be on the same page. We all need to work together, right? Why can't we just get along, right? Why can't we make this smooth? Why does it got to be so hard, right? But then you got the Eight of Wands saying, everybody on that card, on this roller coaster ride, we all got on it. It's like everybody got on the roller coaster ride. All three people, everybody got on the roller coaster ride. Everybody, right? But when you get on the roller coaster ride, you already know that it's going to be scary, right? But you still get on. But you still like setting yourself up for this fall, right? But then you got somebody on there that's fucking happy as hell. They taking that like a champ. And everybody else is like, oh, and hey, yeah. All right? It's like you got people that's scared to take that fall, and then you got somebody here that's happy as fuck to do it. Right? Can we just work together? I don't know. Why did we have to get on this roller coaster? It's like, all right, we all gonna get on roller coaster, but deep down, I know I shouldn't be getting on no damn roller coaster. Right? I know I shouldn't. And then I get on and I start vomiting all over the place. Right? And then somebody happy as hell because, oh, I had a good time and I'm over here passing out. Right? It's like, this is like you on a roller coaster ride with this shit here. Right? Okay, can we work together? 1 minute you good, 1 minute you down. 1 minute you up. You just all over the place, right? But can we work together with this? Can you? I don't know. You ask yourself that, Pisces. Can you? I have the slightest clue what you can do. All right? All right? It's like somebody here is, it's like in the middle or in between, or I don't know if it's a child. I don't know what it is, but this whole thing is an up and down thing. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Shit. I'm sorry, Pisces. Come on, spirits. Come on, spirits. Tell me more. It's like right now you are just, everything seems like it moves fast, but then everything feel like you got to think about this. Is it worth it? You're going through this. I feel like getting pulled in different directions. The child is being pulled in different directions. Or, but then, you know, can we work together? But then, all right, we can work together. But that Eight of Wands is like moving very fast. Very fast. And it's scary as fuck. But this roller coaster rides up and down, up and down. And woo, and women, Lord Jesus, right? It's like taking off on an airplane like you, right? It's like it takes a breath out of you, but then your ears clogged up and then you swallowing in there. But then you're on air and you're like, I can't wait to get down. Why am I still up here this long? Right? All right, tell me, it's like you want to get there and you can't wait to get there, but this ride on this airplane, I just wish I could just land there. All right? So the Knight of Swords, you get the Two of Cups. All right? So through all of this, once somebody get everything, boundaries, set boundaries, take all this weight off of them, taking care of everybody, doing everything for everybody, then this Knight of Swords coming fast, talking, speaking, that letting you know how they feel. You know, they're not playing, they're not sugarcoating. Like, don't come with me with craziness when I got 50 million things in one going on. But then, all right, we can talk. But then Pisces, be careful because you're the one serving that fish to them. Come on, Pisces. Come on now. We toasting to what? What are we toasting to? Because I'm going to give you what I want you to have. I'm not going to put no red, no green and yellow carpet, hell to the no. I'm going to give you a fucking red carpet event, and that's right then and there. And don't think you're going to get anything else from me. I'm not bringing no wine. I'm not setting up no dinner for you. I'm not doing shit. What do you want? All right? I'm not going to give up my cups and my wine and raise my glass of wine and give you my best bottle of drinks and bring the food to your table and all that when you ain't worth nothing and I already know it. No, you got to tell me what you coming with, what you offering me. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. It's like this person want to come in fast, but then I'm gonna give you some wine. But we in love and we're back together and like, yeah, okay. And that shit ain't gonna be smooth sailing, right? And then where you at right now, everything it seems like it's falling apart. Everything, the doors, the walls, everything. But I'm being poor, a child's being poor. It's like being broken up between two homes or something that's caving down. And this child don't look like they're happy. A man and a woman right there pulling the child apart, damn it, separating this child, right? Are you going to court? Cat fighting. Can't get along. All right? There's a fight, arguments going on. Because at first everything was peaches and cream. All right? But now it's like, you know, everything is falling apart. The walls are down. The windows are out. Nowhere to go. I mean, like I'm losing things. I'm just going through. I just need to rebuild myself. But then I feel like I'm being pulled in two different. Maybe you have to move out of a home. Maybe you got to move because of this, because of everything that's going on, right? The child's being moved apart, taken down from a home to living in a shelter, taken down a home to living in a hotel, taken down a home to living in a 2-bedroom. When you had this big old house, it's just so much. And now we're going to court to settle things out. What the hell? Right? Tell me more. Can we get along, Pisces? Damn. Tell me more. Tell me more. It's just like a roller coaster ride here. Then you get And this what happened you'll see coming is the Three of Pentacles. Can we work together? Can we sit down and talk about this? And then you got the Eight of Wands. Things are coming fast, but you're still going on this roller coaster ride. It's kind of scary. Oh my God. Oh shit. Like, oh my God. It's like you waiting on the top and then, woo, Jesus. And it's like you holding on for dear life, and then you come back up and you're like, oh, Jesus. Finally over with. I'm there. Woo, Jesus. Right? But then when you finally make it there, it's when you get that Ace of Cups. Let's build on this. God is saying, did you get enough of that ride? Did you have enough of this crap? Because let's go right. Let's go right. Let's sit down and let's put these ingredients together. Let's plan this together. Let's build this together. Let's make this happen. The universe is telling you, trying to get your attention, that even though you're going through this and it's a deadline, it's that end of it all where now you can breathe, because you went on this roller coaster ride through the whole ride. You're like up and, whoa, Jesus, yeah, it's good. Whoa, oh my God, like, oh my Lord Jesus, you take it off in the plane and the plane is flying, and then you're up in the air and you're like, whoo, but then you land and you're like, oh my God, Jesus. Right? It's like you're going through these motions, right? But you don't know what next to expect. But then God says that you get it right. Because when you get it right and you stop taking yourself on these roller coaster rides, on these, you know, let me just push you over the edge and you know, tie something around your ankle, and then you'll be flying up and down, or like just crazy shit that people like, shit that I would never do. Okay? Jump out of the airplane. You're like, what the hell? Yeah. Do you understand? Skydiving. All right? It's just things that is, okay, but then you learned it. Oh my God, right? Because it was scary. You didn't know what to expect, but it was moving fast. It's like the eye of a storm. You don't know what's going to happen once it passes you. But you know it's devastation, but you don't know how bad it is until it's over with. And then you see it on the news and you see how much destruction happened. And then you say, oh my God, I may not have nothing, but I have my life. I'm breathing, right? It's like, honey, it could like you went through something like the doctor told you didn't have that much to live, and then you outbeat that, right? But then you get these pentacles and the sun is shining bright as fuck, and boy, you are going to do it all right, honey. It's like the universe is telling you, you being poor is a decision there to make. And I don't know if you're going to court, whatever, about kids or whatever it is, fighting, whatever it is, but it's a lot going on, right? But once it settles, you'll be okay. And I got to tell you something. Everything ain't always bad in your life, because it wouldn't have been bad when it started, or you wouldn't have been there. It's just things that you learn how to live, how to coexist, how to put boundaries. And that's what it's about. Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. I love you to pieces. And know that if I am not for you, the door stays open. Okay? You may get a reading from anybody you want. I don't hold no knives and no gun here for you. Right? God will always make a way for me. God bless you, Pisces. Keep your head up. I'll talk to you later. I never said it would be easy. No one has it easy. But do you have to give that much of yourself? All right, Pisces. Bye-bye.